Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have for you the Lifted Minds and DJ Days. One you love is the one you must let go. Yo. The one you love is the one you must let go. Run undercover, tread slow. Here comes a thunder's echo. Thump and tumble, mama said so. Duckets a jumble mess amongst the headphones. I'm stuck, prone to stubbornness, shutter gang closed. Roller coaster lows and something explodes. My fault, supposed to know. Told once, it's enough. Half pick the bluff, whole palm fits in the glove. Cuff the wrist and judge it, but the decision's tough when given a little budget. Riddled subject, living up in the rut. Nonetheless, I'm chuffed with minimum substance, no hidden subtext. Address one leg of the quest at a time. Test the mind to depths and rest satisfied. I guess that applies to I, me and myself. Finally see the high felt. Why need to cry help and lose my cool until the ice melt? Every word tight felt like an undersized belt. As life spells out the letters in the Scrabble game, anything that matters remains, and that hasn't changed. The one you love is the one you must let go. The one you love is the one you must let go. The one you love is the one you must let go.
Love yourself, then disown reflection. Free to grow airflow, feed my own negative. Blessed is the next two. Couple of breaths left till I'm dead broke. Represent stone messengers. Love the smoke, can't let go the bevy. The road we step to Zion, slow and steady. Every pawn got their bride on the other side of the board, where they find form in the fight for the throne. They're rapping love life, let it go in its own direction. Off the cobblestone with only my inhibition. No paper to note the lesson, no brain work for the wisdom. Got mad love for the globe in my grip, and so we're slipping. Token a split, I know I'll miss her. A last kiss and a picture. Marry my Mona Lisa, run the motive figure. Roll it all under the fold, I fumble control. When they left me alone with the liquor, cause I got my heart sunset on the scroll. Release it, the freaking start of the whole. Denied devil desire, one for dollar and gold. See me unfed of mind rise upon my soul. Yeah. The one you love is the one you must let go. The one you love is the one you must let go. The one you love is the one you must let go. Let it go.
My praise goes to the Most High. My praise goes to the Most High.
What the fit up?
My praise goes to the Most High.
Quack.
Cause some nights I got so wild, yo, I almost died.
On a conquest of wrong steps, do what the song says. Life is intricate, got a view with a strong lens. Infinite concepts, flex complexity. Word, got dirt on the decks, next to tendency. Let it be heard, herb burns steadily. Record reworked, breakbeat, perfect melody. Heavenly nectar, connecting with earwax. Head of the lecture, speared with clear facts. Rappers are mere snack packets that lack crackers. Backtrackers, hissy fits and smashed rackets. Pissy kids with bad manners, we all were at one stage. But I thought we saw that sun rays. Become caged and enslaved by your own mind. Don't find no time to waste, inclined to chase the most high and escape. Die for the sake, lion or snake, which is the profile you take. Biodegradable, docile, awake for days. Make you go wild, thanks and praise. Biodegradable, docile, awake for days. Make you go wild, thanks and praise. Plain terrain, but danger remain present. Stick around like stained resin. Age 7, major lesson, change direction, different path. Family split apart, flip the card fast and master my immediate surroundings. Nothing sweeter than seeing the greediest without things. Doubt brings a crowd to a halt with a jolt. Power of mind finds you fall in a hole in your fault. Forfeit the bulk of your vote, bankrupt mental. Control the impulse, don't break a blood vessel. Paper touch pencil, they meant to be together. Recipes are clever, freeze and trendsetter. Ease the tense pressure, duck an enemy, cause for me a friend's better. It's just my tendency, must I lead this endeavor. Construct a legacy, combust with energy, plus I seize the buried treasure. Biodegradable, docile, awake for days. Make you go wild, thanks and praise. Biodegradable, docile, awake for days. Make you go wild, thanks and praise.
My praise goes to the Most High.
truth hurts. Which piece do you move first? When the common ground is loose dirt, the proof lurks, but a few search to pursue worth. And who's perfect on this bruised earth? The truth hurts. And what purpose do you serve? Death's door through to new birth. Lose concerns as a fuse burns. Unamused, don't get it confused. The truth hurts. Mr. Duck, tongue-twisted mystic monk, the distant one, unlisted funk, lift the tongue with the sun's gift, become different, some switch and spun to fit in amongst the thumbprints, limited abundance, reluctant to finish or consider giving up this while structures diminish. I deliver written clusters, must trust the spirit substance, clear as mud, brush the theory dustless, hear the thud, conduct a series of drum hits, assumptions and serious hunches, and near enough, fear or love, wrong or right from light years above, knowledge applied, it's wise to swallow your pride, follow honest advice, drop the axe on problematic ties, sacrifice habits planning twice, too attached to price, that's your vice, I latch it, lights, camera, action, reactive type. The truth hurts. Which piece do you move first? When the common ground is loose dirt, the proof lurks, but a few search to pursue worth. And who's perfect on this bruised earth? The truth hurts. And what purpose do you serve? Death's door through to new birth. Lose concerns as a fuse burns. Unamused, don't get it confused. The truth hurts. Steps on the trail, destined to fail. Traitor on the vessel, friendship betrayal. Stale intention, frail dimension to sail. Mates became investments, where's the checks in the mail? Pale complexion, mind in the dark side. Flames for the session, but the spark died. Complaints collected in the archives. Hear the far cries, starlight charity for your hard drives. Dark flight strategy. Half-size the family, unbinded tapestry, cracks start quite gradually, but ducks pass by happily, quacks from a faculty, the knack to laugh a life's parody, pathfinder, map in hand, sandy feet, past timer, lacking a plan, standing free, fast climber, pack on my bag, limited mineral, hit the hill trip and didn't quit until the pinnacle. The truth hurts. Which piece do you move first? When the common ground is loose dirt, the proof lurks, but a few search to pursue worth. And who's perfect on this bruised earth? The truth hurts. And what purpose do you serve? Death's door through to new birth. Lose concerns as a fuse burns. Unamused, don't get it confused. The truth hurts. Energy outside the extremity. Pen renders tremendously. MCs file for indemnity. Better to speak than letting it leak. Allegedly, respectfully. What in the heck do you expect for free? Neglecting please, that's bad manners. Swing like a bag of hammers. Grab your flags and banners. Show support but close the door to the only source. Most get caught when they don't step forward. Chose to talk, condoning thoughts of course. Vultures roam and stalk for the bones of the smorgasbord. Froze in the water, poured to pause motion. Boasting your fortune, expose the floors open. Thought poaching, fall on your own broadsword for approaching. Ignored the coaching, extort your kinfolk, still afford the clothing. I'm broke thinking nothing from nothing is sort of no thing. The truth hurts. Which piece do you move first? When the common ground is loose dirt, the proof lurks, but a few search to pursue worth. And who's perfect on this bruised earth? The truth hurts. And what purpose do you serve? Death's door through to new birth. Lose concerns as a fuse burns. Unamused, don't get it confused. The truth hurts. SepNutz on the beat. 10 ducks. Ducks nuts. Bees knees. Peace. Check, there's no redo or undo. Understand each move, treat true life as a game. Ain't no preview, they teach you, then reach to more. That's a score before you get yours. Be sure to support your core, feed the tree roots, crawl the floor to court like seafood. Contort to talk, morphed into cordless form. Swords are drawn before you recruit. Fall for a shorty that seems cute, she a tigress. Caution, virus, reboot, the door knocks, who is it? All props due to the kid, viewed as the wizard. The music is exquisite, I used to tune the physics, infused it with the spirits. Museum witnesses assumed I spit exhibits in the Louvre districts. You grooves to bruise cynics in a few minutes. Crews get chewed like loose spinach. Flip the room, did it. Skip the gloom hidden. Live recluse in the booth till the fumes risen. True rhythm. Life is the fun. Life is the fun. Beyond the walls of intelligence. Life is the fun.
Life is defined, so cannibalize it. Plan on the back of my eyelids. expand a horizon between my fingertips. As soon as I picture it, I drink it in, actualize it, twinkling, shining like I had jewelized. The size of my stomach, try to see via the life I lead. If I had it inside of me, I would become it. If not, I would die from the plummet, to find it redundant or burning with questions. Spurred, destined, fertile, and yet I'm finished learning your lessons. Cleanse and get dirty again, then the slate is erased. I could be perfect, but then I'm not finished making mistakes. Ostriches bury the face, but the clock's ticking. The cost driven and stop thinking I'm block picking and not giving an inch in this land of madness. Planning for Ragnarok, cause I think like a man of action and act like a man of thought.
I know a goal is only made for overtaking, separated by the modes of nature, so related to life or death, both rotating, recycle, kept, growth creating. If we don't escape it, our time is spent, slowly wasted, might regret, but minds forget the roads we paved to drive ahead. Arrive dead in the fresh flesh, alive again. Science given the best guess, derived from sense. Check out the mess left, I need to clean my act. Get swept behind defense, a secret sneak attack. Painting dreams on paper sheets, seeking peace in that make-believe. Ways and means and chains to keep us trapped. Read the chapter, meaning free to capture. Reason re-established, breed and manufacture. Conceal cracks, reveal the damaged stature. Handicap match-up, bandaging the fracture. The seeds contain the tree, they repeat behavior. The trees we need to breathe became the piece of paper. Ground breaking down wasted sheets, feeding nature. The way it sounds, I maybe found my piece of paper. The seeds contain a tree, they repeat behavior. Trees we need to breathe became a piece of paper. Ground breaking down wasted sheets, feeding nature. Let it be, readily embrace the piece of paper. My tendency to rearrange and change endlessly. Expend energy to claim my name's legacy. That game's dead to me, reset the temporary memory. Next vessel, ever present entity. Lead pencil testing the extremity. About to breach the boundary. Proud achiever drowning in the cloud around the mountain peak. Speaking doubt but sound asleep, counting sheep. Competing for the crowd to beat the crowded league. Extreme drought, leave the ground fatigue. Powerful breeze downs towering trees, re-sprouting their seeds. Now it repeats, out for freedom, how is it reach? Teach peace and knowledge of self-empowered belief. Release grief, each to their very own. Expression barely shown, lights fairly dim, rarely home. Bare bones of messages treasured within the envelopes. Letterheads assembled to resemble this present growth. The seeds contain the tree, they repeat behavior. The trees we need to breathe became the piece of paper. Ground breaking down wasted sheets, feeding nature. The way it sounds, I maybe found my piece of paper. The seeds contain a tree, they repeat behavior. Trees we need to breathe became a piece of paper. Ground breaking down wasted sheets, feeding nature. Let it be, readily embrace the piece of paper. This physical body's just a product of my parents' duality. Paired together, sharing two anatomies, distribute a copy. Have to feed the roots for a strong tree, produce truth and honesty. It's probably too soon for comedy. Watching the audience gasp, saw a subject into 4 different parts to unmask the trauma which had haunted the past. So run fast, you're cornered at last. The war reporter caught in the blast and fallen order. A child's mind is an all-absorber. Watch how you pour the water. The wild kind as the climate climbs sorta warmer. They storm the border, then try to deny the former author. Awkward aura, weakness in a strength. Fatigue preventing everything, even defense. Better rethink the street ahead. Need to lead or be led. The greedy will leave them for dead, but me, I'll feed them instead. War in the beginning, normal in the middle, peace in the end. Start repeating the sequence again. War in the beginning, normal in the middle, peace in the end. Start repeating the sequence again. Again, I cannot sleep, free to express but cannot speak. A leak from my chest, nevertheless I feel that it's best to address my depression and deal with the stress of aggression that builds up intense. No question, still hunting for sense amongst dimensions. Hunger relentless, young and restless. Some struggle desperate, debt collectors hit. Can't get the win, then it's best to quit. Quick-witted or dim as a brick, whichever decision you pick. You can't bicker with the image your mirror depicts. Simple and clear, no fear of mixed signals appearing. Swift and nimble, digital engineering, critical as hemispheres swinging on a pivotal axis. Theoretical masses, missing practice. Different chapters, pages from the same book. Look for hidden catches and don't take the bait hook. War in the beginning, normal in the middle, peace in the end. Start repeating the sequence again. War in the beginning, normal in the middle, peace in the end. Start repeating the sequence again. War in the beginning, normal in the middle, peace in the end. Start repeating the sequence again. War in the beginning, normal in the middle, peace in the end. Start repeating the sequence again.
We found God in the particle, some an article of the rule. Took jewels in the book out of school. Paramatma, meditate my heart on the chakra. Subhadra, read the Bhagavad Prabhupada. Coat and armor, chanting warrior shastra. Sudarshan gear split right through your kaha. Put on my parka, concentrate on better karma. Mother and father, pardon me for my past sins. Path been anointed so far, no coincidence. Humble as a blade of grass, dealing with the ignorance. I feel munificent, spirit is as it is. Got my gift to give it back to the highest upon the brink. Chain and link, my brain thinks about deeper existence. No psychedelics in my system be depicted. I know the difference between an enemy and friendship. See the temptress, wanna entrap me in a sentence. Put on my lenses, I can see through the illusion. Many family members abusing what they be doing. My pen moving, guided by the higher truth. It's in mathematics, won't be refuted when I prove it in the end. In the end.
Small pleas to restore core peace. The chalkboard reads, this is W.W.Three. Floorboards creak, full walls more weak. The force cornered freedom of W.W.Three.
New daughter, bring the slaughter, cross your border, putting poison in your water to cause your mental trauma. Choking your seeds in the smoke screen, the cold seam. This is why I walk the shadows and no one will notice me. I keep my mind open and free, smoking the green, provoking your team with smoky poetry. Burning earth-born trees in the search for peace on the battlefront of W.W.Three. Demonic politics are born inside a test tube. Positioning the pawns like a game of chess, dude. Make your next move before they make four more. Before you ever do and leave you hanging from a noose in the gallows. Bloodlines of pharaohs are forced out, the shadows are crushed like bone marrow. Never to surrender to Agenda 21. Will the vipers ever let it be or keep us on the run? Burning under the sun. You do the dirty work and yet they target your funds and put a tax on your work. Living on the cursed earth since the devil emerged. Now a 7th level rebel got a message to burn. 10% has used the lottery to kill off 90%. 1% of the world's majority with militant atrocities. Follow me to seek equality and retribution, or be the one to rest in mental institutions. Don't confuse it, they're bruising your brain with the illusion of chains and threaten to throw you into the pit of flames. Maintain and stay calm as they scorch your shores with the force of napalm. The rain is safeguard to the graveyard, so take charge, a brave heart, or fade away fast and be the prey to a divine plan devised by a blind man to turn the world into a white land. Identity deleted, history repeated, concentrated effects, Trinity completed.
Small pleas to restore core peace. The chalkboard reads, this is W.W.Three. Floorboards creak, full walls more weak. The force cornered freedom of W.W.Three. It's time to expand your pineal gland. Equip your mind with a plan. Don't be blind to the scam or lose your lifespan to jealousy or greed for power. 11th hour approaching, watch the leaders cower. Indeed it's sour to think it's the brink of extinction. Instinct extinguished, links missing distinction. Fluoridated sinks, our drinks taste of fumigated. Toothpaste contained it, the news ain't explained it. Two-faced debaters, puppets who entertain us with the latest. Data recorded and stored for later. Radar, transformator, harp, storm creator, illuminator, coordinator, talk of a traitor. Laws change for the sake of keeping the borders safe on stolen lands. Pigs in the blankets holding hands, banking on golden plans, thanking the older scams, hanging the false flags. Revolts, backlash in the polls, action unfolds, body bag tolls. The natural result of population control to evolve in the way that we're told. Name solar birth, worth its weight in gold. On purpose I break the mold, face the cold, alternate blaze and scold. Disaster man-made, blame game, place a fault in the campaign. Vacant pulse, what a damn shame. Maintain, play your roles in the camp trained. Implant brains of technology, not knowledge, just policy. Sheep follow sheep, flock majority, heard by the top minority. A shocking quality, human livestock economy, carbon copy commodity, intellectual property indeed. We need to read between the fine lines, commonly unseen. Some honestly come clean, but that's a dime a dozen. Identified and numbered by the mind behind the button. But life is nothing but a dream, run another season. Deem no reason for punishment of government treason. Proceed to cut them and leave them, blind authority. False pride possibly mimes in a silent comedy. Designs constantly changing, consciously waging war. Profit remain in support of cooperative training.
As the world is ever spinning, time and troubles have no end, no beginning.
How do you do? Somebody's begun. Check it out. Already 25 alive, Western origin 1987, the timeline and quest for knowledge begins. Blessed resonance, suppressed honor within the residence. Fence in persona, shed the present tense. Feeling of regrets, assemble sentiments. Wet cement sentences, a meal for the pest. Real detrimental at best. I fetch a pencil and sketch an existentialist address. Nest up in a settled mess, subtle devils in the flesh. My level severing ahead of the rest. Assured to get them stressed before I press record with nothing more or less. Saw the death of me, tendency to corpse walk and the end of the road. Throw the fork in, chosen to ignore your caution. Show focus towards the important portion. The woeful and hopeless fought exhaustion. No support, thoughts reinforced like steel doors. Evil draws people forward without knowing the real cause. Fetal born to form feeble, dawn of the war-torn sequel. Dream of four corners, peaceful, freedom feasible. Feeding till my easel's full, completed. It's a feast for all. Heed the call, tall order greeted. History repeated, repeated. There's no end, one door closed, another opened. Oh friends, the most low sense, attempt to grow stems. I aspire, broke lens, vision of a futurist edition. Simple living, given nutrients of wisdom. Invisible moves through numerous positions. If only you listen to the muted tunes of human intuition. To consume with pursuits, losing inhibitions. Confused conditions in addition to useless cynicism. Vicious systems, fish in the river, I swim the distance. With inefficients or end up as dinner, slithered and simmered. Begin the infinite, stretch any limited perimeter. trigger. Stretched heavy sour with a little bit of vinegar. Chip off the old block, stolen minutes from a gold clock. Told not to watch the image, inflict a cold shock. Roller culture off the dock, check the bolts locked to stop the vulture flocks. Better dead bolt your letterbox. I'm post-traumatic, close to manic, the most sporadic. Hocus pocus magic exposed with photographics. Composing classics, homegrown sociopathics. Run with the bulls and practice rodeo tactics. Slowly adaptive, entrapped by strange changes. Persona passive, have to escape the flames' dangers. Winds wail courageous, water trails contagious. Earthquakes, tectonic plates, fatal behaviors.
14 years on the same stage. 14 years on the same stage. I'll put you all in shame. 14 years on the same stage. 14 years on the same stage. I'll put you all in shame.
Waiting to leave, patiently breathe as this place that we see our only way to perceive our existence. Repeated conditioned positions, but keep optimistic with God-given persistence to seek what is missing. Stop, listen and learn, adopt physical birth or an optional return. It's a long, difficult search to find the right steps, admitting we're wrong first. Pride tried to digest, drive a blindsided time for the eye test. Inspired to fight or flight when life provides death. The wise question the science of the five senses, and silence is golden for the mind restless. Ripe freshness, next is demise, find acceptance. Guesses goodbye, final exits. Liable to reckless karma collections, charged for offenses and harmful intentions. I'm waiting to leave. A cycle of birth and death, old age and disease. Reminded there's no time for wasting, present day embracing, no past erasing. Goes so fast, amazing, every moment changing. It won't last, death is motivating. The growth starts, home is in our own heart. Truth the roof over our head, so alarmed, slowly rose from the bed. Counting sleeping sheep, jeepers, creepers. Indeed disbelieve what these cheaters teach us. Facetious features, the reason I say peace and leave yous. Your bad company is needless, to say the least, speak the deepest. Claim our freedoms, but peep defeated ways we treat ourselves. I seek to delve and dream as well. Held the key, but seem compelled to clean my cell. Compete to dwell underneath the shell. I'm living happily, balance is a planet spinning rapidly. Matter of fact, habits attract gradually. Understand the gravity that impacted naturally. Waiting to leave. The cycle of birth and death, old age and disease. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.